Right. Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this X Team SocialX NewCalm Social Hour. This is Tuesday Night Live. You got Adam Levy here. I'm in Putnam Valley, New York, at my mom's house, visiting her for a few days while my sister's away. So we're hanging out, we're making dinner, we're going out, we're doing fun stuff together. But I am getting a lot of work done as well. I have no interruptions. It's amazing, and glad to be here. We had a great trip last week. We went to the Finger Lakes with Lisa and her side of the family. Rented a house on the lake, and that was absolutely so much fun to get a break, do some boating on the lake, hang out on the lake, jump in the lake, all those kinds of things you do in one of those beautiful Finger Lakes up in upstate New York. It's kind of the western part of New York. If you're familiar with New York at all, there's not a whole lot out there. There were some Amish, though. We saw them buggying down the road, a lot of farms, a lot of vineyards, and so we tried to explore as much as we could, but mostly we just hung out and played games. It was absolutely a lot of fun. And Sandra, you and I were chatting earlier today, and the beautiful part about having a business like this is that while that was all happening, we were gone for 7 days, I was able to get some work done. I would steal away and work on a document or two. I think I translated the PDF for the comp plan into French while I was away. Not bad. I don't speak French, so it's nice to be able to do that. And other things, Zooms, important Zooms that got done. And it was just, it's such a portable business. I just love that about this. And now I'm here for 4 days at my mom's. And again, the business goes on regardless of where you are. You get to have that lifestyle. Once you've got it ramped up to a certain level, right? You've got to get it over the tree line, I like to say, right? As you're taking off in this business. And it takes a couple of good engines, a couple of good leaders, and it needs full throttle from the people that are out there building it. Massive action to kind of get it over the tree line. Once it's over the tree line, you can go away for 7 days to the lake and get stuff done, and your income won't plummet, right? Because you've got altitude, you've got some cruising speed, as it were. I think that's about enough airplane analogies for one night. But anyway, you get my point, and we're all just trying to find that one good engine, and then that other good engine that would just propel us to other heights and to income levels that enable us to do the kinds of things that we want to do, to travel and go do the things we want to do whenever we want to do them. I'm going to open it up in a little bit for some testimonies. I know, Joan, I know you've got a great testimony. Maybe you can share yours now, because I got your email. I thought it was amazing, the before and afters. Would you be willing to share that, Joan? You'd have to unmute.
There we go.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's funny. You think you're going to go right at that thing. I've got to get my aim better, I guess. Well, Deb had suggested I share some of the benefits that I've been receiving from our toothpaste, and it's been a real interesting process, because I didn't realize that my teeth were having the challenges they were having as far as the coloration and all those kind of things. But when I went to the dentist, they explained to me what exactly had happened, and part of it was the loss of a lot of enamel. And that's where our toothpaste came in to help to restore that. And in the restoration, it's just brought a cleaner, fresher look to my teeth. And that has given me a lot more calm and feeling like I want to smile. And a lot of times, you just always have that feeling of holding back a smile, which is not a good thing, because I think God made that smile not only for us, but for the people you're with. So I really value what the toothpaste has given back to me. It's a really interesting product, and I really hope that more people start experiencing it. It is easy to use, and it does bring that joy to you. So,
well, Joan, that was fantastic, and your smile does look amazing. And obviously it does a lot for your self-confidence, right? When you're out talking to
It,
people or, everything that you're doing, it makes a difference that way. And really, it is a pretty amazing toothpaste. It's an organic toothpaste. It is so clean that you can swallow it, you can eat it. Not that you want to eat it, but you could. And if you look at your toothpaste that you have in your bathroom right now, probably there's a warning label on it. It probably says something like, if you swallow any of this toothpaste, call poison control immediately. That's what it says on most toothpaste. So my question to you is this. Okay, so if I swallow it, I got to call poison control. But if I just brush my teeth with it for 20 years, that's okay. Does that make any sense to anyone? I don't think so.
nope,
So yeah, the toothpaste is pretty amazing. If you haven't switched over to this organic toothpaste that
Adam,
we have, yeah,
Adam, it's
yeah,
Deb.
I,
You know what? I think too, I thought I heard on one of the training calls that it's our toothpaste, when you swallow it, it takes a little bit to get used to swallowing it, but it has gut health in it too. And how many people are always looking for gut health? Have you heard that? Do we know
yeah,
if that's true?
yeah. I
yes,
believe
that's
that is
true.
accurate too. Again, it would take a lot for me to get into the habit of swallowing
Swallowing.
my
Well,
toothpaste,
the second or third time, you can swallow a little bit, but in the morning, there is no
right?
way.
Absolutely, right.
Actually, I'd like to comment on that
Yeah,
because uh, that was one of the things that I kind of, oh, really? But after he explained that it's really important, your saliva is one of the most important things to get into your uh, system because it is there for the purpose of helping to digest food. And once you start doing that, it's actually a very calming thing to your stomach. And it's not, you've already have whatever is in your mouth. So all you have to do is just allow it to go the rest of the way.
Wow, that
absolutely.
makes
Well,
sense.
we'll see if we can work that out.
I
I've been on
think
the
you can
planet
do
a
it.
while. It's not easy to change your
We,
habit with that, for sure. So anyway, all right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Joan. Appreciate that. And look, we have quite a few people hopping on. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Good to see you, Lori. Let's see, Shirley. There's a lot of folks on here. Good job, Maggie. I see Maggie's couch in the background. She's in the room somewhere. Anyway, glad you guys could hop on tonight. And I wanted to cover a couple of things. There's a lot of upcoming events that are happening. Hey, Judy Womack has joined us as well. Great to have you as well, Judy. Um, and I want to make sure you're aware of them. There's a lot of great stuff happening this Thursday night. Chantel and Stu Finger will be doing a brief SocialX app training. It'll be brief. It'll be kind of some updates and some of the things that they've put together that are new, and I think you'll appreciate that. But the following Thursday, I'll be doing on that same time, socialxwebinar.com, 9 p.m., going to be doing a power hour, SocialX app power hour. The first one, I'm going to be doing it with the company. I'll be doing it with Sandra Von Holland, who will be helping me and assisting. She's awesome. Sandra, I know you're excited about the power hour. Maybe you can talk just a minute or two to let everybody know what a power hour kind of looks like and why you feel it's so important.
Awesome. I love it. For me, I love power hours because I need the pressure. I need the pace cars. I need that camaraderie. I just work better in the community that way. Why you want to come to Power Hour? Because you have Adam there, first off. Adam is the king of zero objections. So in real time, Adam can help you with what are your objections you're having? And in the chat is really busy. You get your verbiage out there. You just get fired up. You have the support from the whole community, and your confidence level goes up. A lot of us over the summer have kind of taken a deep dive of slowness. Well, it's time to ramp it up. And I tell you, after you get on Power Hour, you're about a 2. When you get off of Power Hour, you're about a 12. And you just keep going, and it ramps you up for the whole week because you've been challenged to reach out to like 30 people. So then all your replies all week long are coming in. And so it really, really gets your business a great kickstart.
It is fantastic, Sandra, and you've always been a great help on those. We have a lot of fun on them. And what we're going to be doing is messaging people, like direct messaging folks. We've got great scripts that are getting results for people. And it's basically how I launched my business. When NewCalm came out, I sent a lot of private messages to a lot of people in a short period of time. In fact, Sandra, I think you and I, we did 5 power hours when we launched
Yes.
NewCalm. So 5 weeks, pretty much almost in a row. Maybe it was every other week. I forget, but there was about 5 of them. And, we got our business off the ground, and we've got people to respond and got activity happening. And if you think about this from a new person's standpoint, when they're getting started, you're starting somebody new in the business, and if you can get them to plug in to one of these power hours and participate, they're going to be instructed to copy and paste a message and message people either via text or via direct message on any of the social media platforms that they participate in. And they're going to reach out to some people that maybe they haven't talked in a while, maybe people that have been in their phone for a million years that they forget who they were. Doesn't really matter. It's about the numbers. And if you think about this, some people join our business and they won't make 30 contacts in the lifetime of their business. I want you to think about that. They're not going to, they won't start 30 conversations in a year. But on this call coming up, not this Thursday, but next, we're going to instruct them to reach out and start 30 conversations that hour. That hour. So people
So
will
powerful.
get more done. That's why it's called a power hour.
Yeah.
People will get more stuff done in that short hour. They will have launched their business in that short hour than they probably would have all month, and in some of people all year, right? And that is the beauty of it. And when they get off of that Zoom, they'll have some people who are already responding over the next few days. As Sandra said, there'll be others that maybe they didn't check their Facebook right away or whatever, their messenger, and a day or two will go by. But it'll create a momentum and an upward spiral of good emotional weather for anybody that participates in that power hour coming up. So I want you to be sure that that is going to be something you want to put on your calendar. You're going to see promotion about it. Thursday, Stu and Chantel will be talking about it, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Think about this for a second. If there are 100 people participating on that Thursday night and everybody sends out 30 messages, how many people will have just about found out about NewCalm and SocialX that night in that hour? Anybody good at math? I think that's 3,000? Is that right?
That's some good math.
That's some good math, right? 3,000 people in 1 hour. That's my goal for that. So let's get 100 people on there and let's get this thing blasted off, and let's show Stu and show David D and Jim Poole what we're capable of. So that's my challenge to everybody, to participate and get their people on there as well. And you guys, some of you have seen a power hour too, so you know how powerful it is. All right, I want to show you just a couple of things. Yes, somebody said next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yes. And then Sherry, who knows, says, so have your contacts imported. That's important, right? Have your contacts imported from your phone. Don't show up to that thing not ready, okay? Be ready for it. Hopefully everybody here that was once on ACE has transferred over to the SocialX app and did that merge. If you haven't, reach out to either me or reach out to the phone number that's in the gem that is all about the app. And there's a dedicated phone number for it. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go through just a couple of quick things that are updates and that are new in the ACE app, so you guys can get a sense of some of the things. You might even hear about some of this on Thursday night with Stu and Chantel, and I'm sure they're going to do an amazing job. if you have the all access pass and if you have been invited to the X Team space, your back office should look something like this. Well, I'm having trouble dragging it. Hold on, everybody. Okay, you can all see my screen, right? So it should look something like this, and you should have those 3 spaces, okay? If you don't have these 3 spaces up top, well, either A, you didn't purchase the SocialX University, which we can talk about, and I think that's a mistake, but it's pretty powerful. The SocialX Associate space, which is the space the company has built out, which we'll be covering that Thursday evening and using the contents from within. And then, of course, the X Team NewCalm space, which many of you, of course, familiar with. And so those are the 3 spaces that you should see if you are all in, as I say, or all accessed, including the X Team NewCalm space. If you don't see, if you're missing one of these and you think you should have it, please let somebody upline know, and we can certainly address it and how to best handle it. So there's a couple of great things on here. There's something called Business Snapshot. If you click on Business Snapshot, it's going to give you a snapshot of your current business, where it's at. And so at a moment's notice, and by the way, obviously on your phone, you can do this as well as on your desktop. It will give you just a really good idea of where you're at, what your title's at, how close you are to the next title, the volume that you're currently at. It's a great, great little tool that's been added. There's also, of course, the community. If you click on community, you can switch from communities. There is the X Team community. We call it Campfire back in the day. They call it community, but then you can switch over to SocialX Associates right there, and you can get all the company's corporate content or announcements, right? There's a new video about importing contacts right here. You might want to check that out. This is going to be part of the courses, the first course that people get when they go into the SocialX NewCalm Associates space. And this is a great new video that Kate put together. I helped a little bit with the scripting, so it's pretty accurate, and it's what people need to know. It's a little bit more customized for our business than the generic ACE versions of these videos. So it's going to be pretty powerful to have people walk through these. And I'll show you where you can find them, but here's just an announcement of it, which is pretty awesome. There's also this really cool thing called Assistant. And for those of you that aren't using AI yet, this might be your first opportunity to do so. It doesn't cost you anything extra, right? And here are some chats that I did. I tested this out. I said, write me a post on how to share NewCalm on social media. Something really basic, right? And here's a social media post that came out. This is what they wrote, or what the AI wrote. I think it's based on ChatGPT. I'm not positive, but it quite possibly could be. And all you need to do is copy it, paste it, have a nice graphic that goes with it. Find a graphic that works with it, and you've got now the assistant writing copy for you. You're not paying a dime extra. This is part of the app. It's $9.97 a month. It's commissionable. And oh, by the way, if you get the all access pass, they're basically throwing that in for free, right? Brilliant.
Are we all supposed to have that, Adam? I don't have that. Are we all supposed to have that? I don't have that.
Well, okay. Oh, well, maybe I'm announcing this too soon, and you all get it on Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
That's quite possible. But anyway, this is going to be available for you. Some other, what else did I ask? What's the best time of day to post on Facebook? That's a great question, right? So this is going to be able to, and then an answer. This is going to be able to give you some great guidance in your business, and it's pretty intelligent. I wrote, got a great sleep image. Please write a curiosity post for Facebook. That was my prompt. I found a great image that I wanted to use. Option 1, option 2, option 3. I got to pick which one I liked, copied it, pasted it in with my thing, scheduled it, and that post will be out in a couple days, right? But how powerful is this tool going to be for people as they're building their business? And it's going to be this thing called Assistant. You might find it under More, depending on if you're on your phone or not. It might be under More. If you're looking at it on a desktop, you're looking at it there. All right, back to gems. Here we are in the SocialX associate space. And as I mentioned, the videos in the SocialX App Academy are being updated. They're not quite updated yet. These are the generic ones that ACE puts together and provided for us. These are going to be more like advanced trainings. They'll also still be available, but we have 4 new videos that are going in here that are going to be available by Thursday. And so when people open this app, this is one of the first things that they're going to be instructed to do is go through the academy, go through the onboarding, go through the NewCalm Academy, and they're going to be in really good shape once they do that. And then here's some great gems, of course, that they have built and have done a pretty good job with that. All right, I want to just share with you some updates on the X Team space real quickly. And I will just tell you that there's some great new videos that I've been using and working on, new languages. The book is available. I've got a great new gem on the book. If you haven't been sharing the book yet with people, David DiArcangelo's book is quite amazing. There it is. And it's free. They click on that, they get a PDF of the entire book. And there's a great video with testimonies here, a short one, what people are saying about NewCalm. And then the 35-second stress test. There's some great information on that. Your voice can't lie. Take the stress test. This is a great video that Jim Poole did that's available in our back offices. It's also available in the other space as well. And then there's, of course, a button to your website. And then some great testimonies that I grabbed from the book. These are in the book itself. And it's just a great additional thing to send when you find you have people that are interested, that are looking, that are on the hunt to figure out whether this is the opportunity for them or not. That is a great, great additional thing to send. Some other updates. As I mentioned, in here is the SocialX app power hours. In the past, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They're all based on the ACE platform, which is what our SocialX app is based on. And these are the ones we did when we first launched NewCalm. A lot of great information in there, lots of fun in there, but we're going to start the next series of them. Here's the introduction to the app. You have somebody who wants to learn more about the app and you want to get them plugged in here. This has been updated to the most recent offerings when it comes to how to do it. Left-hand navigation, click the link for manage digital subscriptions. And then they have to add a plan, SocialX app or the All Access Pass. That's the 2 choices to get this app as part of their subscriptions, right? And then this is one specific to the X Team. There is a version of this that is in the SocialX associate space as well. That is a little less detailed because in this instructions here, it is important that they get invited to the space. This is how you would invite people to get the X Team content. The biggest difference for folks is they have an extra step. They have to actually do something in their back office to add attribution to this space, their username. They do not have to do that with the SocialX associate space. They do have to do it with this X Team space, however. I did this training the other day or a week ago. It was a 50-minute training that Chantal and I did. If you haven't seen this yet, this is a great training on the app itself. And again, this was done on the company's Thursday night Zoom, so it's going to be very specific to the company's content. But again, you're learning how the basics of this works. And I do have it also in this gem. So if you click on this gem where you're sharing it, there is also that video right down here. SocialX app training. It's a pretty good training for getting you started right. It goes into a little bit more detail than the one Kate is doing that you're going to find as part of this course, right? There's going to be 4 videos in here that's part of the course. This is really important stuff and really simply done. And they're short videos. The one that I did is a long 50-minute intense, with some of the where, the why, the how, of using this app. So It's a little bit more detailed. And we'll cover some of that stuff again in, on the power hours as well. All right, what else do I want to point out in here? Comp plan documents have been updated, reflecting the new comp plan. Also, we have the different languages over here in the X team. In this, I'll go back to the SocialX associate space. For this, you pull down, that's the languages that are available. So if you pull that down, it'll change these languages up. There's French. And this is the content that is in French. And these are, that's not bad, having all that content in French. Not bad at all, right? The Academy, everything's going to be done in French and all these 4 languages, which is really nice. However, okay, we go back here. Mine's set up a little differently. I have a folder with a wine glass on it. There are my French gems. Does that make sense? That's how my brain works. And in here, you'll see all the different gems in French that are available, all the videos that have been translated into French, quite a few. So it's pretty well populated. And again, as I mentioned, if you need to have a French comp plan for your French prospects, I did this while I was on vacation. Okay, so there you go. And we have that available as well. All right, I'm going to open up for some Q&A as we're coming up on the half hour here. I just wanted to get everybody kind of up to speed on some of the new things that are going on and some of the stuff that's happening. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And all right, fantastic. Anybody have any questions about the 2 different spaces or the power hour, anything like that we're doing? Everybody's up to speed. Everybody knows what's going on. All right. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to doing that with you guys, and hopefully you build for it. You bring some people with you, people that are new, that want to get started, want to really launch their business. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, we play music in the background, maybe some Ignite or something. I'm not even sure which one I'm going to do. Maybe Flow State. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I know that that getting together on a regular basis and building a business together and having you see how the sausage is made. You're going to see my screen. You're going to see me prospecting in real time, right? You don't usually get to see the wizard behind the curtain like that in network marketing. And that's the kind of opportunity that the Power Hour is. But not only do you get to see it, you get to participate and do it along with. And I think that that's the key to those. And so I'm really, really excited to get that launched next week. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks everybody for hopping on tonight. This has been
Joan
Tuesday
had a
Night
question,
Live.
Adam.
Say again?
Joan had a question.
Hey, Joan, you got a question? Go ahead. We'll unmute you.
I was just wondering, for those that are brand new, you had mentioned about having something prepared and ready. Is there, will they find that out this Thursday night, or is there some tips that you could give them on that right now?
Well, they're going to get training on that, Joan, on that Power Hour. What I'm saying about being ready is you'll want to have gone through the courses. You'll want to have, updated your phone with, the contacts from your phone. You want to bring them over. You want to come ready to work, right? This is not a training where we're going to teach you how to import your contacts, right? That's not what this is about. So you want to make sure that you have those already imported, you're ready to go, and you're ready to reach out and start conversations with people. That's who needs to be on that. We can have some looky-loos that want to sit on the sidelines and just kind of watch what happens. It's not that exciting for if you're sitting on the sidelines, right? There's music in the background and a bunch of people with their thumbs going like this, okay? And with a little bit of training interspersed. It's a lot more exciting when, you send out 10 messages and 2 people come back to you and go, yeah, I'd like information on the Zoom while we're doing it, right? That's a little bit more exciting. So I highly recommend that people who hop on are participating and ready to rock and ready to actually build a business. And we're going to do it along with them. So I'm excited about that. You got it, Joan. Thank you. Great questions. All right. Anybody else? Thanks for joining us, Maggie, Lori, all you guys. So glad
Really
you'll be on.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Your couch says hello.
It does it. There's no way you're looking at me right now. Sorry.
I was like, wow, that's amazing. Maggie's couch.
1 second.
Love that fern. All right, guys. This has been Tuesday
Are we
Night
still-
Live. We do it every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So glad
sorry.
you could hop on.
So
here.
anyways,
I'm gonna mute Lori out. Let's see. Oh, Deb, did you want to say something? No. Oh, no, you're muted. I muted you. Deb? Still muted. Ask to unmute. Still muted. Find the button. There you are.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Oh, I just wanted to thank you. I want to thank you for always being there for us and doing great trainings. I always take home a golden nugget. Now you got me wanting to go real quick, so I'll be ready for Thursday.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Appreciate you saying that, Deb. And I'm just here to serve and make sure everybody gets theirs. We need to get you all to have some good, solid people that want to build a business with us. Here's the reality, and I'll leave you with this, is that everybody is going to find somebody who gets this because there's nothing like it. Period. End of the story, as Heavy would say. Okay? There is nothing like it out there. And it is only a matter of time before the physical product people out there, the crypto people out there, the travel people, all the people out there figure out that a digital wellness product with this much credibility, with this much science, that can't be duplicated, that will not be found anywhere else, is going to win in the long run. And they're not going to want to miss it. So just have your feelings out there, and you're going to get yours, and it's going to be amazing. So with that, thanks for hopping on, everybody. Tuesday Night Live, 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Tuesday, except when I'm on vacation, of course. And we'll see you next week. Twice, I guess, Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday's at 9, though. So let's not forget that. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for hopping on.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye-bye for now. All right.